How's it going, team? Welcome back. It is a new week, and today we're going to be kind of combining a couple of semi-related topics. Just going to be kind of updating you guys on a few kind of housekeeping kind of things, but more importantly, we're going to be talking about my kind of latest Godot game project. I've been working on it a little bit here and there for the past couple of weeks. Truthfully, I still have not kind of gotten very much done, but I just kind of want to show off like something like a vertical slice today. Just give you guys an idea, at least kind of visually, of kind of the direction that I'm heading, but with the full disclosure that it's very rough and is just really, really early. There may not even be any point in talking about it kind of this soon, but it's been a while since we've done any Godot stuff on the channel, so I thought that it would be kind of fun. So I guess we can just kind of get into that. Black Dog is my kind of newest, most recent fixation with Godot. It is what I'm working on in my free time. And yeah, it's going to be a first person kind of thriller, kind of stressful, suspenseful game. I'm reluctant to call it horror, but that kind of area. You're going to be kind of trucking through the woods late at night, and you're going to get kind of caught in the middle of some spooky business. And it's honestly all I have right now. I can't elaborate much further on that. And to kind of set us up for that, I've constructed a little bit of a spooky driving scene. There's no gameplay yet here, but like I said, we're talking about a vertical slice. I'm just kind of trying to show you what I'm shooting for. It's got that really crunchy, everything is like squashed and stretch res. Got a lot of grain on the screen. We've got the little like slow blink effect. Just really trying to sell the atmosphere right now. I'm trying to get an idea of what this is all going to feel like. Right now, it's an amalgamation of a bunch of really overly used gimmicks, and I'm aware of that. We're going to do something about that, but I'm just exploring right now. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you're feeling. Again, like I said earlier, we're super, super early into things here, so I'm sure it's bound to change, get some identity, and be a little bit less cliche. But overall, it feels kind of good to at least know where I'm going. The goal is for that very kind of like rough around the edges, almost kind of ugly looking vibe. I think that's kind of fun. I haven't explored that with my games before, and needs a lot of work, needs a lot of refinement. I need to kind of figure out how to do that better, but trial and error, we will see. And I mean, yeah, that's honestly most of what I have for Black Dog right now. In the next couple of weeks, I would like to start building out some actual like basic gameplay scenarios, start experimenting with what that's going to look and feel like. I hope to have music and immersive sound effects and interesting dialogue to kind of guide the player through this one. Going to see how that all comes together. I have some things in mind, some ideas for how that may kind of shape up, but I'm not going to speak on that. It's a little too early. Overall, I'm excited to kind of keep working on this. I think it's pretty evident to you guys already that I'm trying to take a different approach with this game than I have on the last few that I talked about on the channel. This is kind of my old-fashioned, just have a project that I'm slowly chipping away at kind of thing. I will be making regular updates on this game as they happen. It's probably going to be a lot more spaced out than what I've done here on the channel in the past, but I'll be thinking about it. I'll be working on it. I guess that's kind of a good segue into some of the other stuff that I wanted to talk about, which is kind of primarily focused around my new job. I kind of mentioned it a little bit in the last video. I said that I was working doing Godot stuff now, and I'm not going to get like too into it today, but I do just want to talk about kind of how that's affected the Godot content in the kind of recent weeks and kind of what that's going to look like moving forward, especially this summer. Um, just kind of, moving some things around, keeping stuff on the radar. I'm going to be moving for work this summer. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to end up yet, but I'm going to have to be a little bit portable. So, content on the channel will probably shift a little bit to accommodate for that. But most of my YouTube stuff happens on my MacBook, and I'll have other Linux machines with me, so that kind of stuff will be good and fine. Game dev stuff happens on my MacBook sometimes too, so we can honestly probably keep most of the stuff going on with the channel pretty similar. Maybe less like physical hardware stuff, but otherwise should be fairly unaffected. I won't be in my little cave here, but hopefully we'll have actually a better view for the summer. But that's something to keep on the radar. And yeah, I guess that just kind of reflects the fact that this job is, continuing to work out, honestly, more so than I expected it to. With it being a kind of startup, I was a little bit kind of nervous, a little bit hesitant in the beginning, but so far we're moving along, and I do really kind of enjoy going in there and putting in work every day and watching it kind of turn into the kind of game that we talk about and know that it can be has been very satisfying. Being able to kind of be a integral part of that is satisfying. Being a part of a team and all that kind of stuff that you don't get out of the independent work has been cool. I think it's rewarding. I'm learning a lot both about Godot as well as I don't know, just working in groups, being a part of a team, being a bit more of a leader, kind of taking initiative, that kind of stuff. It's also been really cool. There's this great overlap of Godot and Linux at work, kind of just like there is with this channel. And that's been like really enriching in life in general, kind of getting to see those two things meet. But we're working with hardware for this project now. And, we've gotten a couple of these really awful little like compute sticks and mini PCs and, putting like Debian on those and tweaking stuff, getting all the drivers, just knowing how to move around and make that happen quickly so it's not like a time consuming thing. It's been great. That's been definitely pretty cool. So work is good. And unfortunately, just all that Godot that I'm doing during the week, making this game for work is, I think, definitely eating a little bit into the interest that I have to kind of come home and make this content. I'm working on Black Dog. I'm working on it. And especially now that I know that work's going to be a little more serious this summer, I would like to make kind of some more strides on it soon, get some of the heavy lifting out of the way. So maybe I feel more compelled to work on it in my free time in kind of the near future here. But that's kind of what's on the radar. More of the things that you've come to expect thus far on the way. And I appreciate your patience and interest in the content in the past couple of weeks. I think the next video should be a shorter gap away from this one than the last one. And that should be more Linux stuff. Haven't fully decided what that's going to be yet, but I'm doing a couple different things right now that I think could be kind of fun to explore. I'm scheming, I'm thinking about projects. There will be more to come, but thank you for your time today. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, hanging out, and listening to me talk about Godot stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys hopefully in about a week or so. And we'll talk about some Linux. See ya.